A certain number of tennis balls were purchased for 450 rupees. 5 more balls could have been purchased for the same amount if each ball was cheaper by 15 rupees. Find the number of balls purchased. Alright, so let's say that X ball were purchased and they were purchased for Y rupees each. Alright, so what will be the total cost here? Total cost here will be, we know that X ball were purchased and each of them were purchased for Y rupees. We multiply with Y. This will give me the total cost. Now we are already given that the total cost is 450 rupees. So that means XY here is 450. Alright. Now 5 more balls could have been purchased for the same amount. So now originally we purchased X, but X plus 5 could have been purchased if each ball was cheaper by 15 rupees. So originally the price was Y rupees each. Now it is 15 rupees cheaper. So it is Y minus 15 each. Alright. So X plus 5 each is purchased for Y minus 15 each. So the total cost becomes, we know that X plus 5 are purchased for Y minus 15. So we multiply. Alright. Now again, we are told that they are purchased for the same amount. So that means this total cost will again be 450 only. So this is equals to 450. Now let's simplify this equation. So we get X into Y, XY. X into minus 15, minus 15x, 5 into y plus 5y, and 5 into minus 15 will give me minus 75 is equals to this 450. Alright, now we know that xy here, xy is equals to 450. So let's write it here, 450 minus 15x. Now, what are we asked? We are asked find the number of ball purchased. So we know that x ball were purchased. So that means we have to find out the value of x here, right? So what we'll do is in this equation, we'll write this in terms of y. So we can write y as y is equals to 450 divided by this x. We can write y as 450 divided by x. And now we'll substitute the value of y in here. Okay. So we have, we wrote 450 minus 15x plus 5. And now for y, we'll write 450 by x minus 75 is equals to 450. 450 gone. We are left with now 5 into 0, 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 22. Okay, so 5 into 450 is 2250 divided by this x minus 15x. Now let's take this minus 75 on the other side. So we get is equals to plus 75. Right, now I'll solve it over here. Now let's take the LCM as x. Here we get 2250 minus x. 1 into x is x and x into x is x square. So 15x square is equals to this 75. Now this x will go on the other side and get multiplied with 75. So let's just do that. So here it will become 75x. Now this can be, let's take everything on one side. Okay, so I'll take this portion on the right hand side. So I'll get plus 15x square plus 75x minus this 2250 is equals to 0. This can be simplified with 15. So 15 ones are, 15 fives are, here again 15 ones are, 15 fives are 75, 0. So finally we are left with x square plus 5x minus 150 is equals to 0. Now this is a simple quadratic equation and I hope everyone knows how to calculate the quadratic equation. Now here we have minus 50 into 1 minus 50, minus 150 into 1 minus 150, and we have to split this value in, split this number into such values such that the sum of these two values will be plus 5 and the product of these two values will be minus 150. Now here this is very simple. Simply 15 into 10 is 150, and if I say that this is plus 15 and this is minus 10, so I can say 15 minus 10 is plus 5 and 15 into 10 is 150, plus into minus is minus. So this these two values satisfies. What I'll do is simply reverse the signs and I'll get my roots. So I'll get the roots as minus 15 and plus 10. Now here simply we are talking about the number of balls purchased, and number of ball purchased cannot be in negative. So that means this plus 10 is our required answer. So here option C is the correct one.